tuning in to Platinum Eagle Podcast, and I'm your host, Platinum Eagle. Yo, it's been real. And I told you I was going to come out with these draft videos. You know what I'm saying? The players that we drafted, the Philadelphia Eagles prospects. I did 1, 2, 3 videos. So covering our first round pick, our second round pick, and our fourth round pick. Now, we didn't have a third round pick, but now I'm covering the fifth round picks that we have. I'm jumping them all in one video because there's not a lot of tape on neither of the fifth round picks. We got 3 of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all everything y'all need to know about these guys here, at least from my perspective. All right, so our cornerback, McWilliams, out of UCF, University of Central Florida. Number 20, check this guy out. He ain't no joke. What I like about McWilliams is he's known to play fearless. We need that in Philadelphia, especially with the loss of Slay and Bradbury. Of course, Bradbury wasn't doing much, but you know what I'm talking about. It's still a depth piece that we don't have anymore. And without Isaiah Rodgers as well. So without those guys, we definitely going to need somebody to step up. They saying Kelly Ringo's looking good in camp. We don't know. We'll see. He comes down and hit with bad intentions. And the Philadelphia Eagles is known to have players, DBs, to hit with bad intentions. Mac is somewhat of a ball hawk with excellent speed. He breaks up passes at a nice clip. I love to see him breaking up these passes, as you can see right here. As you can see, they come in his direction and he get them up out of there. He's very tenacious on his opponent. So if it's the ball's in the air, he's right there, step for step, as you can see. Gotta love what I see as far as that go, because we can't get cornerbacks that get beat. Hopefully he's not too bad on the double move as well. At least on a streak, he does really good. He's step by step, stride by stride with his opponent. I don't know how he'll do on a double move situation, but hopefully he'll be coached up in that situation and be ready as well. Also, what you got to love is he can be a blitzing cornerback if asked to be. As you can see, he uses his speed to get after the quarterback and the running back. He also uses correct angles when tackling, and I enjoy seeing a for sure tackler. Going back to 2023, we had a lot of tacklers, a lot of DBs who just couldn't tackle. We didn't have that problem much last season, but again, the DBs, we definitely gonna need them to be crunch time and smash mouth, and also letting the opposition have it when they got the ball. McWilliams does an excellent job at closing in on the ball and knocking it down. He's always been swatting the ball down. His career has been like that a lot. I don't see a lot of time where he got beat in his career. Again, I told you I don't watch a lot of college football, so I'm only going based off of what we see here on this here tape. And I looked at it a little bit more. It wasn't just this tape here. I looked at an extensive amount of tape of what they had out there. Howie doesn't usually pick a lot of players out of UCF, but I think he saw something in this guy here, his tenacity and his eagerness to run down the ball. And sometimes you'll see a pick as well, like this play right here. The ball came straight to him, and he did what he had to do. You know, he didn't swat it down. Of course, why would you swat it down in this situation? He picked the ball off, and the run after the catch wasn't that bad either. You know what I'm saying? He ran about 15 or so yards, a little less than 15 yards up the field. So McWilliams might be a project for us. I don't know. The fifth round pick, you can't expect a whole lot. We've seen fifth round picks flourish in the past, but like I said, I'm liking what I see as far as his tape go. Maybe he'll have to be coached up by our DB coaches for about a year or so. I'm actually thinking this guy will be somebody you need to look out for in the near future. I'm rooting for Kelly Ringo, but I got to keep my options open because I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I just want to win. You know, by any means, I just want to win. So whoever is the best player out there, I want to see the best player out there. But I do like what I see with McWilliams' tape. On to the next player. Our second fifth-round pick, Mondon, linebacker out of UGA, Georgia, of course. Definitely a Howie pick. Peep out number 2. I think Smile's going to be a great addition to the Philadelphia Eagles' already stout linebacker room. He's wherever the ball is, and plus he's pretty good in coverage. You know, when you got some good coverage, linebackers. Nakobe Dean, when he comes off his injury, I'm hoping that's pretty soon. I've been hearing conflicting stories. I heard that maybe it'll take a bit longer, but I heard he's doing a lot of things that it might be quicker than expected, so we don't know. But we're going to need linebackers. Of course, we already know we got Zach Bond tied up, the guy that I talked about a whole bunch of last season. And I made a video perhaps on Zach Bond as well. And, of course, Trotter Jr., who's sitting in the wing. Like Bond and Dean, he can be an effective blitzer. Once you're in his sight, rarely does he miss. He's awesome at swatting the ball down at the line of scrimmage. Smile is havoc on running backs. I love his patience before he commits to the tackle, and he's always in the thick of things. He stays disciplined in his assignments, and he's a for sure tackler, just what the Birds need. He's now a Philly dog, and I believe Smile is NFL ready, and of course he'll need NFL coaching, but I love what I see in his game. Hopefully he'll bring that juice to Philly so we can see this repeat that everybody want to see. I know everybody watching, y'all want to see this repeat, because the Philadelphia Eagles, it's our time to shine, man. I don't think it's a fluke. When we beat a team like we did the Kansas City Chiefs, the reigning two-time champions, who's crying right now, at least the fans are, man, Smile Mondon's tape pop out at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it really pops out at me, you know what I'm saying? Like, this guy here, I think he's going to be real good with the linebackers. He can learn from Zach Bond. He can learn from Nakobe Dean, and maybe even a little bit of Trotter Jr. as well. I mean, who knows? I think this guy here is he's gonna be one of the real ones. Like I said, he can tackle, and that's what we're gonna need. I think that's part of the reason why Howie wanted to draft him, is because this guy can tackle. And like I said, his eye discipline and his patience is bar none. He belongs in the Philadelphia Eagles locker room. Without further ado, we're gonna get into our third player. He's no slouch. The guy is big. The guy is beefy. Pause. But I think he's gonna be a great addition to Stoutland University. Our third, fifth-round pick, center/guard out of Boston College. Not much tape on him either. I like what I see in him, and plus we know Stoutland University should have him right where he need to be. Check out number 66. Kendall has potential. He plays with tenacity and power. He's got the build of our prototypical center/guard. His father, Pete Kendall, played at Boston College back in the day as well, and also was in the NFL. Drew, as you can see, has great hand strength and nice mobility. He does a great job locking down his opponent. Of course, he's a late fifth-round pick, so he's not a finished product, but will add as capable depth for the Philadelphia Eagles. And we already know in Stout we trust. Like I said, I don't have very much film on him, but this guy here and the rest of these guys here, they kind of impressed me. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying as if they didn't, I would tell you. But these guys, I'm liking their tape. I'm liking what they put up. You know what I'm saying? We stronger, I think, with them. I think Howie picked best player available. So with that being said, barring injuries, I think these guys will be standout guys for the Philadelphia Eagles moving forward. That's pretty much all I want to say to y'all, you know. I want to thank y'all so much for watching the video again. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. With that being said, I love y'all. Peace out. Look out for the videos coming out for y'all. Fly Eagles fly. We on our way to victory. Hey, we got to get this repeat. You know what I'm saying? We can do it. We out.